Alright everybody, hey, just showing you something here. I've been having some aphid problems in the greenhouse, so I want you to see what I'm using there. It's Diatomaceous Earth, and I come up with my applicator because the best way to use Diatomaceous Earth is to dust it, and be warned, you should wear a mask when you're doing this. If you don't, you're asking for trouble, so you better either be able to hold your breath or wear a mask. Just a simple dust mask will help, but you can see my application here. And if you've got aphid problems, and I just dusted everything in here because if there's anything crawling in here, I don't want it alive. This is in my greenhouse, and I just don't want any creepy crawlies in here. So it's been a little bit, so that it's had a chance to settle a little bit, and plus my fan's over there pushing it. So, but I've been having this, I've been fighting these aphids, and the best way to get them a lot of times is the Diatomaceous Earth. So my applicator is a simple spray bottle, with the twist top, ketchup, mustard, whatever it is. And all I do is I fill this bottle up right here, and I filled it up, up to around the fork there. And then what you do is just give it a little shake like that, squeeze it, shake, squeeze it, and it dusts it just fine. And you give it that little dusting, and then you're not getting it all over the place. Boy, that was, see how heavy that one come off? When you get it heavy like that, just tap the plants, give them a good tap, and then you come back and dust on them. And it's not going to come out heavy a lot of times, so you got to be kind of careful. And when you're slightly angled like this, it comes out a little more readily and in a finer mist. But I've dusted everything in here because the aphids have been trying to take over, so best way to attack them is with Diatomaceous Earth a lot of times. And I've shot up into them, I've shot around them, and simple $10 I bought for that big bag. And of course I got that one right down there on sale, that Diatomaceous Earth. These bottles are about $3. You can see like my big beast plant over here. I got to knock some of it off because I really dusted it hard, but I wanted to make sure I got all them little bastards. I've been having a problem with these aphids in here, so you know what, I'm tired of it, and I came in here and I dusted everything down real well. In about 24 hours, all those little things, what Diatomaceous Earth does is it basically just shreds the aphids. It cuts up anything that's crawling. It'll cut them up, and it's like little, to them, to a crawling bug, it's like a piece of glass, and it just cuts them all up and they die. So one of the best ways to do it, if you're having a problem and you can't seem to get control, to me, you do the Diatomaceous Earth and you do a dusting like this on the plant. Anything, you got to remember one thing though, if you don't want to do it around ladybugs, because it kills everything crawling, and that includes your ladybugs. So if you're using ladybugs, then you might want to stick with it. If you're not using them, and I just choose not to release a bunch of ladybugs in here, and that was a choice, my choice. But Diatomaceous Earth, I take it and use my little duster here, and I'm good to go. I'm gonna let it sit now. These plants will all sit here, and they've all been dusted, and that should take care of my aphid problem. So if you're having aphid problems, that's one solution. If you don't want to go with drastic chemicals, is the Diatomaceous Earth in the and it's a real fine powder. So when you apply it like this, see, I'll just do that and tap it to get some of the heaviness off. And of course I'm going to go in and wash my hands now because I've got this crap all over me. So again, wear a mask when you do it for your own protection, because you don't want to breathe this stuff. And then once you get done going ahead and going out, and this is my big old ricotta here, by the way, once you get done dusting everything down, walk away. That should take care of your problem. And I mean, they've been sprayed down with neem oil and diet, you know, and that'll keep them away. But the diatomaceous earth is going to kill them outright. And that's what I'm going for. I'm just going to kill them outright and take care of my issue. So that dust settles on everything in here, and anywhere those little things crawl, they're gonna have a problem. So all right, well, that's it. Just a tip for using your diatomaceous earth. You don't, you know, I don't put it all over the soil because it clogs up and everything. I find it better just to go ahead and dust it like this, let it sit, and then in a couple of days, or tomorrow when I do my when I start doing my foliar spray, I'll probably wait an extra day and then I'll do foliar spray, and that'll take care of my issues with these aphids. I go back to it in a couple weeks. I can dust it again just to make sure I've got them all, and it's a done deal. So all right, well, this is Harold, and I'm out.